Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing. welcome to the 84 Lumber pregame show here in Piedmont, South Carolina. A game rescheduled here on Thursday.
Fans are coming up. Fans are coming up wanting autographs.
That was supposed to be played tomorrow, but David, the Canes coming off a win earlier this week against this Powdersville Patriots squad, 13-2. I don't know if you were there or not, but give me your thoughts.
I mean, listen, the first thing you got to talk about the Patriots and the fact that between walks and hit batsmen, 19 of them, 12 walks, 7 hit batsmen. You know, and it's going to be very difficult for any team to win a game like that. And, you know, the Canes were able to start early, got 3 in the very first inning, and those did not come off of walks. It really came out and started swinging the stick a little bit against Giles. And then they bring in what I would assume is their ace, Eli, and you know, and Eli is a tremendous player. Goodness gracious, he's a great ball player. You know, Eli is one of the best pitchers around you'll see, and you know he didn't have his best stuff, and those things happen, but they were just able to take advantage of a lot of mistakes as far as the pitching on Tuesday night.
Yeah, and to give the Patriots credit, they turned it around a game later and won a 3-0 game against Seneca, where Blaine Jordan really, twirled it nicely. 6 innings pitched, no runs for the Patriots. But tonight, I think, like you said, the Canes are going to have to take advantage of moments with guys in position to score, like they were able to do against the Lions a week ago. Some players to talk about in that Patriots game earlier in the week. Judd Ellison, 3 RBIs, 1 double, 5 innings pitched, 6 Ks, 1 earned run. David, sounds like he was kind of the king of the diamond both ways for the Canes.
Yeah, it was a typical night for Judd. He started off pretty slow. Again, it's been something that we've, really truly every outing for Judd, it's been a tough go in the first inning. But, he was able to get out of that first a little bit. He wasn't, don't get me wrong, it wasn't huge difference. And early and on, you gotta try to dominate, but settled down, did a great job for us. Of course, he only had to pitch 5 innings, and which works huge for when we talk about tonight, because you got all your arms ready for tonight. Because we play Hannah Saturday, but I can promise you right now, we can bring up some JV kids if we need to throw against Hannah. Not that and I don't mean that Hannah's not good, because I don't do stuff like that, but I'm just saying that this is a region game, and that's why it's important. It's important because it's a region game.
Yeah, and it makes it a little bit more that it's a rivalry, that the Canes can go 2-0 against the Patriots. Of course, Jacob Allen also 2 RBIs, a double, 2 runs. He'll be on the mound tonight for the Canes against the Patriots. But here for a minute, we're going to step away and let the anthem be played.
Well, you got a little bit of time, because he's going to talk for about 5 minutes.
I was giving Randall the benefit of the doubt here.
No, he's going to talk for a little bit. Again,
Jacob Allen,
I've been around a little bit, and he's going to talk. But anyway, it's a big game because it's a region game. So, you're going to – the key tonight is getting out early and having some success early. Of course, being home, that kind of helps you as well, as you try to get out that shutdown inning that you need to get into, and first inning, and then come out and give yourself a shot.
Yeah, tonight also on the mound, as I aforementioned, Jacob Allen for the Canes tonight. Evan Moon, who's preferably behind the plate for the Patriots, will be on the mound tonight. So we'll see what the pitching matchup is tonight for the Canes and Patriots, David.
Well, Coach Padgett does a little different. He has a habit of having his the starter. No, it's not what he calls it. The Tampa Bay opener. Thank you. I could not think of what you call it. So he goes with his opener, and that's what he did the other night. Started Giles with the hope to get in Eli there while he could hopefully still have a tight game. But he has a habit, and it's his philosophy, and he likes to get those openers in there. So I'd be interested to see, is he using Moon as an opener, or does he going to try to ride? I know last night they threw Blaine Jordan, as you mentioned, and he's out tonight. And I would think that Eli was out tonight, and I would say that Giles is probably able to come back because he didn't throw a tremendous amount of pitches. I think maybe 20, 25 pitches. So.
And David, also one more thing that I was walking in here on the field, and at the beginning of the season I looked on this roster. I didn't really look at ages, years for the Canes. A lot of seniors for this team. I think that bodes well, especially in this region, for the Canes down the stretch.
Yeah, they have 8 seniors. It's a very deep ball club. I think when you have experience like that, it's one thing to have experience. It's another thing to have leaders. And I think that you're having some guys that are kind of separating themselves and try to become some leaders, and that's what Coach wants. Coach, that's what he's looking for. Some guys that'll be a leader, and you seeing that out of Cody and Gambrell. So you're seeing some leadership come out, and hopefully they'll continue to do that.
Yeah, I think also that led to a point of it's kind of shocking of how quickly Grayson Austin's earned the spot at shortstop. A couple errors last week, of course, on broadcast, but other than that, he gets on base a lot for the Canes. And as a freshman, David, how big is that, especially with a coach like Randy, who I think leans to more senior leadership?
He does, but I'll tell you this: he's going to play those that play well. We used to have a philosophy when I was coaching. People would say, you got your favorites, and I'd say, yeah, we sure do. Those that play well are our favorites. So, you got those guys, Gamby, and I mentioned Gambrell, and Judd. I've seen some good leadership come out of Judd Ellison. Seen some good leadership out of Hayden Porter. So to see these guys kind of come around, it's refreshing to see.
Yeah, the Canes undefeated, still looking to get their 4th win of the season. The Patriots 1-3. They're announcing the Canes starting lineup in the field. We'll be right back here on the Wren Broadcast Network in Piedmont. Welcome back here on the Wren Broadcast Network. We've been treated to two really good Canes uniform selections, back-to-back home games tonight. The Canes in the pinstripes, the white pinstripes for the Canes, and for the Patriots, the away grays with that navy blue stripe down the pant leg. Here in this rivalry game number 2, again, the Canes coming off that 13-2 win on the road at Powdersville. And for the Canes, in center field, Ben Gambrell. Shortstop, Grayson Austin. Catcher, Cody Wilson. On the mound, Jacob Allen. Right field, Judd Ellison. Third base, Jackson Whitmore. Hayden Porter at second. Josh Smith at first, and Carson Goodell in left. And to start it off for the Patriots will be number 7, Braden Williams at first base. And Jacob Allen will get us underway here at Wren High, and he'll start it off with a strike. And, David, that's a good sight to see for...
Yeah, and again, Jacob's going to move the ball around a little bit. Got a good breaking ball, and I think that's going to be important tonight.
He comes to the mound once again, throws that breaking ball. It's going to be slapped foul. Williams down that third base line to make it a quick 0-2.
Yeah, and again, getting ahead early is the key, and that's where we are.
Jacob Allen.
Mr. TJ wanted to make sure he wasn't being illegal standing behind us. Actually, we probably need him to keep us safe.
Allen looks for the punch out, goes outside, and he gets that strikeout to start it off here.
Hey, that's a good sign if you're going to get that pitch, because that pitch, I'll call it like it is. That pitch was a couple inches off the edge of the plate, and
we know David Thompson strikes over a little bit tighter.
Yeah, it is. And it shouldn't be, because I pitched in high school. I wasn't good, but I should. That's
Hudgens.
Yeah, he's just a great baseball player. Goodness.
Comes in and lines one up the middle for the Patriots.
He's not a bad football player. He's not bad at anything. He's just a great athlete. His brother's going to be just as good as he is. They're just good. Got a good family. But
things that happen in high schools. Daniel has those kind of families. Wren has those kind of families in the Morgans. Mm-hmm. Families run through different high schools. Now up for the Patriots, Zach Stover starting in center as Allen starts him high.
And what I was saying is I don't know why I have such a pitcher's strike zone. I was a hitter. I don't know. I like those outer half calls.
Hudgens
got good speed here, so you need to be careful.
As Allen comes to the plate, throws it high, and
he's going to have to get that ball down a little bit again. We talked about it the other night. The elevated fastball is good if the location is good. If the location is not, then you get a little bingle, bingle, bangle.
High and blows it by Stover. As David said, needs to keep it down as he tries to pick off Hudgens. Hudgens back in safe. So it's 1-1 now to Stover. Allen set, comes to the plate, goes high once again. It's popped straight up in the air. Looks to stay in the infield as the Canes are there
Josh with a happy feet. It's like that old movie, The Happy Feet. But, okay, Blake, go back to it. I talked about an elevated fastball. That's where you got to get that elevated in there. Nice pitch there from Mr. Allen. And so 2 outs.
That will lead to Landon Fowler for the Patriots, number 17, catching tonight.
He's a good-looking player, too.
Had himself a nice night at home a few nights ago.
Well, and Coach Padgett does a really good job over there, and that's a good breaking ball there by Evan. But he does a great job over there. Of course, Coach Padgett played for Coach Thompson and myself here. He's a Wren graduate, and it's good to see him go over and have some success. And, boy, he has had some success, and has got a great bunch of players this year.
Definitely high expectations in Peeville as Allen 0-1 comes to the plate, throws that fastball, and it's lined in the left field. Let's see if the Canes get to it. Looks like they have a beat on it, and they will get to it for the third out.
I talked to Gambrell last night. I said, you're not Gumby, you're Gamby starting tonight. So there's Gamby with the play.
We'll be right back as the Canes look to strike first here in Piedmont.
Introducing MileWise, exclusively from Allstate. A pay-as-you-go alternative to traditional auto insurance, meaning you only pay for the miles you drive. It's that simple. Who is MileWise for? Retirees or loved ones that don't drive like they used to. People that have company cars and do not drive their car too often. Teenagers or young drivers in your household that barely drive their own car. Families that have multiple cars where one of the cars is usually sitting unused. Or work-from-home individuals or low-mileage commuters that have a short drive to work. Our agency would love to share more with you, so please give us a call today and see if MileWise is a fit for you and a loved one.
Back in Powdersville, Ethan Mayfield trying to focus in the camera for everyone at home as Evan Moon is on the mound for the Patriots. And to start it off for the Canes, man, a special senior going to USC Lancaster, number 20, Ben Gambrell, David, and he looks to have a bright future in any aspect of baseball.
He's just a good player, got tremendous speed, fastest player in the program. He told me that last night. I need to ask his mom and dad about that, and I need to ask Coach Thompson that too. But
as he swings at the first pitch low.
Yeah, he claims he's the fastest in the program, but just a good player.
Of course, older brother Boyd, a former Cane baseball player as well, as Moon goes inside on Gambrell.
So I'm not sure what grade class is Moon. Is he a senior this year?
You don't have it written down.
Can't remember, but here's the funny thing about Moon, and he would not know because he was so young, but they used to live in the neighborhood almost straight across the road. So I saw him when he wasn't ready to hold a baseball, I don't believe. Like he was, I want to say he was born when we lived over there. He would have to because that was like 2006, 7. So anyway, just a side story.
2-2. Moon goes low, and that'll bring it to a full count on the senior Ben Gambrell for the Canes.
Good movement there on his fastball. So good pitch.
See what he can do with the leadoff batter for the Canes. As Moon comes to the plate, and that's low, and we'll start it off with a walk and a base runner on for the Canes and Grayson Austin. And
I don't know. It doesn't bode well to start off the inning with a walk.
I was going to say that start to the baseball game will give any Patriot fans a little flashback to the other night where 12 hit by pitches, 7 walks.
Well, I think you'll find a team here. Let's see. That's what I was going to say.
As Austin looks to bunt, it goes foul.
And you got to get the bat head out a little bit. He's got it too close to his body there. Get the bat head a little bit, and he's again. That's kind of Coach Thompson. I said the other. I was told that I say 2-1, and a lot of people don't know who T1 is, but that's the head coach here. Also, my older sibling.
Moon comes set, and Austin lifts one into left center, and it will be tracked down by the center fielder for the Patriots, and that'll make it 1 out. And bring up Cody Wilson.
So there's another example. We talked about it the other night, and that's what you call a slash. And the idea behind that ball is to get the ball on the ground. And so that's not, that's not ideally what you want. Don't happen all the time. I mean, that it happens, but ideally that's what you're looking for on that slash.
So 1 out here. Gambrell on first. Moon tries to pick off Gambrell, but David, this man in the box, lefty Wilson, been on a tear for the Canes here to start the season.
Yeah, well, he's got some pop, and he's got some pop opposite field.
Moon to the plate, goes outside.
And
wild throw will put Gambrell on second. He proves, David, he is one of the fastest Canes.
So it looked like to me that the ball may have slipped out of the catcher's hand.
And held it a little too long or slipped. One of the two.
Well, I'm going to say man on second now, and Cody's in a 1-0 count. Good time to hit here.
Moon, as David referred, 1-0 to Wilson. And that one's called a high outside strike.
Yeah, it's on that outer half. We should make mention. We got Coach Gianni coaching third base and Coach Wise coaching first base. So if they mess up, you'll know who they are.
Moon comes set. Takes a look back at Gambrell on second. Won't pick off. Goes low, and Wilson swings through another one. And that pitch for Moon's been good. The fastball with a little low dip almost.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. It's hard for me to pick up what it is behind the screen. I had
Maybe
a problem
not
the
even
other
a
night.
fastball.
I had a problem the other night just because, number one, I'm blind, and this screen makes my...
Moon 1-2. Goes to Wilson low, and that'll even it up.
And I think that swing and miss was actually a changeup.
As make a camera suggestion for you people at home watching. Maybe it looks a little better as Moon comes to plate 2-2, and Wilson lines one up the middle. Gambrell thought about it, so he'll have to stick it third, maybe on a run he gets there. But the shortstop for the Patriots made Gambrell think about it.
Gamby had to do that. Number one, Hudgens is playing shortstop, I believe. Again, do I need to go any further? Yeah. Tremendous athlete. So you got to see that ball through. And so Gamby made the right play there because you don't want to close it out, and you got Big Jacob coming up.
Jacob Allen, the man on the mound for the Canes. He's been an RBI leader for the Canes. As the first pitch outside, wild pitch. Gambrell sees the catcher think about it, and he'll walk his way home, and the Canes will get on the board first. And just a little lackadaisical for the Patriots catcher.
And what happened there is Gamby couldn't see the ball, and from where he is, Jacob's blocking his view, and so it was an outside, and so to Gamby it looks like the catcher made the play. Of course, then he sees a kick over here, and he's able to go. Tough play for him.
Moon comes to the plate 1-0 high.
Hey, that was close.
Allen, he's been a man that's been hit by a lot of pitches this year.
As Bob Bucher used to say, just a bit inside, not outside.
Got hit by 2 pitches the other night at Powdersville, and he lines one down the third base line, and that will
I take that back.
A Canes runner home, and Jacob Allen will stick it first. The Canes pitcher drives in another run.
Jacob, I love Jacob. We just have a good relationship. He does. But Jacob, I said out of the box it's a double, but I'm sorry, Jacob. I should have
a little bit bigger than others.
I should have rethought what I said because Jacob, he just enjoys scenery. So he doesn't try to move too fast because he likes to enjoy the earth that was created by
I think he knows he's on the mound. He doesn't want to run as much. He can get a courtesy runner out there for the Canes and bring Judd Ellison into the box with one out as Moon starts off outside.
Yeah, that again, you see the ball is, and I think these guys are seeing it well early. If you look at the bats that we're having. I mean, that right there, you can tell Judge just seeing it all the way through. And I think they're going to get a visit here from their pitching coach. But I also think, Blake, I think you see a Hurricane team that feels a little motivated tonight because, well, just several reasons. And, Region getting ahead 2-0. But I think there's a lot of things that has this group motivated tonight to put forth a good effort in the first inning. We're definitely seeing them come out and swing.
Yeah, and the thing that Sandy Yarborough used to say whenever we see them in basketball, it's just a good day to beat Powdersville. This is a rivalry.
Well, it is, but I think sometimes we make too big a deal about stuff. And I don't. Coach Padgett played for me. I love Coach Padgett.
A lot of
friends. And I don't necessarily always like the us against them.
Yeah. As Moon goes low for ball 3.
Coach Smith, who was there before Coach Padgett, I still talk to Coach Smith some now. He's just a good friend of mine. He student taught under me. So, Coach Mustard, do I need to go home? It's just.
As Moon tries to get back in the count and throws his first strike of the at-bat to Judd Ellison, makes it 3-1. But, yeah, I definitely agree with you. A lot of my closest friends graduated from Powdersville. It's definitely a familiar foe.
Mm-hmm.
As he goes high and outside and will walk Judd Ellison, bring up Jackson Whitmore for the Canes.
Still don't have anybody warming up down in that bullpen. But, again, their Coach Mustard, good Lord, he's one of the best guys in the world and just a good friend of mine. And, when they had that run last year in playoffs, I text him every night on Friday night, man. Great job, Rob. And, again, enough of that.
Jackson Whitmore into the box for the Canes. Moon on the mound. Here with one out and a man in scoring position. Whitmore goes straight up in the air, and to be honest, didn't see that one leave.
Yeah, it went back over our head a little bit. But, again, a lot of people say, hey, he just threw four straight. No, when he throws 4 straight, he's trying to get back. And Jackson saw a ball he liked, and it's a good ball to hit, just missed it just a little bit.
Moon.
That ball's low.
Comes back and throws a ball. And now even up at 1-1.
Most of Evan's misses tonight. Evan Moon, correct?
Yep.
We got too many Evans.
As he comes to the plate, and Whitmore lines one, looks foul down that right field line, and it will be to make it 1-2.
Anyway, what I was saying is a lot of stuff he's missing down. Now he has missed up. Of course, he almost took off Jacob's noggin a while ago, but missing down. If you're going to miss down. Because if you miss up, it could go up.
Yeah, could be gone. Whitmore definitely.
Good to see Jackson choke up there. I don't know if you can see it on TV. He's choked up about 1.5 inches.
Moon comes down the middle, and Whitmore lines one left field. Let's see how far it goes for the Canes. Not far enough. Left fielder there for the Patriots.
Boy, he
so
gave
make
that
it
one
2
a ride.
outs.
If this was when did we play Daniel? If this was that night, that ball's get up out of here.
Yeah, definitely it's a nicer night, especially for how cold it's been.
Yeah.
Not a lot of wind.
So Hayden got me last night. He said I started laughing when he hit that triple, and I did because I just thought it was just an unbelievable hit. So that ball's up a little bit, but again, Hayden, another good young man. Again, the most amazing mustache, maybe in Piedmont. You like to say in Piedmont, so I'll say in Piedmont.
Definitely a top 3 facial hair appearance in any Canes athlete. As Moon goes high.
Those 2 pitches basically are in the same spot there.
That's the thing. Moon hasn't, like you said, hasn't missed by much when he's missed. Of course, the one wild pitch that scored Gambrell. As he comes back to plate and goes low. Canes are going to test the catcher, and I don't know if he had the ball, and he's safe at third. As that's Ben Smith for the Canes.
Yeah, he dropped the ball. There's no doubt about it.
Direction. Wesley.
No argument from Coach Padgett and those guys. I think they saw the ball was on the ground. But he definitely.
I want to say, right after he grabbed the ball with his hand and tried to tag him. I think the hand was already in there for Reed. As Porter lines one down third base, juggled a little bit, got to make the throw. It's high, and Porter's tagged on that line, and that will end the inning for the Canes. But they strike 2, David, and make it 2-0 here in Piedmont.
Good start for the Hurricanes.
We'll be right back here on the Wren Broadcast Network.
Here at Cox & Cole Attorneys at Law, we've got 2 attorneys, Wes Cox and Lee Cole. We handle real estate matters, closings, and real estate litigation and probate, trying to bring compassion to those that we serve and our clients.
Give us a call anytime. Our number is 864-847-9289.
The Sport Clips MVP haircut experience is like nothing else in the world.
And now, it's better than ever.
It's a perfectly steamed hot towel, infused with our signature scent. A 7-point massaging shampoo. And neck and shoulder, Nirvana.
Oh, yeah.
The MVP haircut experience, only at Sport Clips.
84 Lumber, now hiring Pittsburgh area manager trainees. Apply today and receive an $800.
Back here, Wren High School, the Canes up 2-0 over the kids across the street. As the Patriots up to bat here, Allen still on the mound for the Canes.
And we got some Palmetto boys here. We got my man Robbie. Robbie's in the house.
He's on a tear for the Mustangs early this year.
Robbie,
a former Cane.
Yeah, Robbie's one of my favorite. We should get Robbie on the broadcast. Robbie's going to Erskine. Couldn't be more proud of that kid. Again, another one that's Palmetto. Yeah. I mean,
Palmetto, a bright future this year.
You can want to beat them, but they got good kids. I mean, Robbie's a good kid.
As it's 2-0.
You know why Allen. He's a good kid? And I'll explain it. Same reason why you're a good guy.
As Allen comes back, throws a strike. Austin at short to make the play. He bobbles it, and he won't have a play at first.
He just lost his footing there. It's, anyway, but reason Robbie's turned out so well is because his PE teacher at Spearman Elementary was just a tremendous, and that's the reason why you've turned out so well is because that PE teacher down at Spearman Elementary.
Spearman definitely taught me a lot.
And then, listen, you talking about legends. Kevin Black, legend of Pendleton's here tonight. Good Lord.
Evan Moon up to bat for the Patriots. He lines one into that right center gap.
And that's going to be trouble.
The Canes aren't going to be able to get to it, so it's going to get to the wall. And the throw in is over the shortstop, but the Patriots don't try to score, and that'll put them at the corners with no outs. And the Patriots looking to strike here in the top of the second.
Well, Austin again. I don't know what's he tripped that time. I'm not sure if the track's a little. It shouldn't be. I don't know.
Yeah, on that throw in, definitely took a tumble.
Yeah, it's back-to-back play. So anyway, a little bit of situation here.
And that'll bring up Colin Windorf for the Patriots over there at second base. The off speed for Allen's true, and that'll start him off 0-1. This is the first trouble we've seen for Allen tonight.
It's a good pitch. We'll start off the count. Again, many people would think that's a fastball count. But Coach Pearson over there calling a good game already.
Allen to the plate, throws that fastball, and he's up early 0-2 and looking for the punch out.
Well, it would be huge if you could get a strikeout here and get a chance to maybe roll one up here.
0-2 for number 16 on the mound, off speed, and it's dribbled foul for Windorf, and he'll stick at 0-2 with Allen in control.
Windorf, another good player.
When Allen has that off speed, though, David, it's whoever's in the box is kind of just being able to tip that foul. See what Allen turns to with men on the corners with no one out here in the top of the second. Throws that fastball.
That's a good pitch.
Straight up in the air. The Canes will be there in Grayson Austin, and that will make it 1 out. Men still at the corners with a chance at a double play to get out of this trouble.
No, that's just as good as a strikeout. So this is Coach Reed, and I think this is Chad Reed's son, and Chad and I played baseball together. I'm looking if I can see Chad. I don't see him over here.
Reed, a lefty for the Patriots.
He's sitting behind the pole there. I'll have to go talk to Chad at some point.
Allen goes high and gets a strike past Coach Reed.
And I've just seen Coach play a little bit, but his dad was a good player. Dad caught for us, and I just talking to my brother tonight. He says Coach is a good one and is going to just get better. Left-handed stick. You can just tell. You can look at hitters and see, do they have any other way? Do they have a clue of what they're doing? And you just look at Coach in the box, and you can tell. He has a plan here.
Allen looking to get through that plan for Reed, and he goes high once again, and he's ahead once again, 0-2, and Allen's taking this damage and beginning to throw strikes early and often.
And you got Hunsinger up in the
9 hole.
on deck in the 9 hole. So, again, we struggled the other night against Daniel in lower order.
Big moment here. Allen throws that breaking ball. It's grounded foul once again in an 0-2 count. As I said once ago, anytime Allen looks to go to that off speed, nothing much Patriots batters can do except foul it off.
Man, y'all look good in y'all's hats. Y'all are official now.
You look like a team.
Y'all are official.
Allen on the mound, men on the corners. 1 out. Pitch to Reed goes high and outside for the first ball. And
now that's a good pitch. That's a setup there. You just trying to get him to chase something there on 1 and 2. Moon over at first. I'm not sure about his speed, but look out for a strike him out, throw him out if we decide to get some movement over there.
Allen throws that breaking ball. It's lifted high and into left field. Let's see if there's a play. They call it fair. So that'll score one for the Patriots and keep them at second and first off of the Coach Reed single. I'm going to be honest, off of the replay and what I saw straight on, it looked foul.
Rewind that again there, producer. That ball's foul. That ball's foul. All right, 1 out.
Jacob Allen on the mound, 1 out. First and second for the Canes, trying to get out of trouble here in the second. Now 2-1. As the Patriots trying to climb back in the lead. A nice fastball to start it off 0-1.
Get Hunsinger's up. And top of the order is waiting in the wings, and we've seen what they can do.
Jack Hunsinger starting at third base for the Patriots. As Allen looks for a ground ball to get out of it. And he goes high and outside, and he starts yet another Patriot 0-2 here in the top of the second.
Well, don't get me wrong, on the ball that, goes down the left field line, it's a good pitch. That's what you kind of want. And just unable to get right there. And Goodell gave it a great effort, but unable to come up with it.
Looking for a second punch out of the inning. Throws that breaking ball, and he gets him. The first time the Patriots haven't swung at that breaking ball, and he shows him he can place him.
Yeah, here comes Braden Williams. He's done a good job here for the Patriots.
And on second, first, Allen. 2 strikeouts here in the inning. 1 run given up as computer noises go
ding dong
throughout the stadium here in Piedmont.
In Piedmont. There you go. In Piedmont. I'm going to count how many times you say in Piedmont.
Tracker. Braden Williams, first baseman, number 7 for the Patriots. Allen looking to get ahead early once again. Throws that breaking ball, ground ball to the third baseman of the Canes. Whitmore makes the play and gets out of the inning as Allen only gives up 1 here in the top of the second. We'll be right back for the Canes to get back in the box.
Here at Cox & Cole Attorneys at Law, we've got 2 attorneys, West Cox and Lee Cole. We handle real estate matters, closings, and real estate litigation and probate, trying to bring compassion to those that we serve and our clients.
Give us a call anytime. Our number is 864-847-9289.
At Toyota of Easley, we're passionate about finding a car that fits your lifestyle and budget. That's why we hold a large inventory of pre-owned vehicles with all makes and models. Each marked down to our very best price. At Toyota of Easley, our name means a great deal.
Congratulations to head coach Amy Godfrey. She was named the SCACA Coach of the Year for all classifications as she won 3A Region 2, the Upper State Championship, the State Championship, and South Carolina Volleyball Coach of the Year. She will be recognized at the annual awards dinner this July.
Back here in Piedmont, Moon still on the mound for the Patriots. And that will enter Josh Smith starting at first base for the Canes. As Moon looks to start off the lefty with a strike and does so low. Josh Smith.
Of course, Josh is a two-way guy, throws a little bit for the Hurricanes as well.
Second pitch for Moon, low, and called a ball.
That's a good pitch, though.
Looks like the same spot as the last pitch.
Yeah, I mean that may be in a little bit, low a little bit, but man, that's a good pitch. He's come out in the second inning and thrown three really good pitches.
Also picked up the tempo on the mound for number 4 and maybe trying to throw off the Canes batters here in the bottom of the second. Goes low once again.
Again, you can kind of you part of the job is kind of to see the rhythm, so you kind of can get up as to what he's trying to do to you.
Moon comes to the plate and strikes out Ben Smith, and Evan Moon starts out the inning with a strikeout for the Patriots. Josh Smith. Ben Smith, there's Josh Smith. Two names that will probably bother me for a while.
I'll help you.
That'll bring up Carson Goodell, the lefty in left field for the Canes.
Job again, we talk about Carson a little bit. He's versatile, got some good speed.
He comes back and evens it up 1-1, does Moon. Moon's been able to get these Canes batters off balance here in the second. Goodell grounds one to second base, and the play will be made. And a quick 2 outs for the Canes as Ben Gambrell will trot back to the box for the Canes.
Of course, Ben got us started earlier. Led off the game with a walk.
Did take his walk to start it off. Evan Moon, this is also the second time this batting order will see Moon. As Gambrell lifts one into right field, looks like a simple pop-up. And the Patriots right fielder gets to it, so a quick 1-2-3 inning for Moon. And the Patriots still 1 run down behind the Canes here on the Wren Broadcast Network.
Introducing MileWise, exclusively from Allstate. A pay-as-you-go alternative to traditional auto insurance, meaning you only pay for the miles you drive. It's that simple. Who is MileWise for? Retirees or loved ones that don't drive like they used to. People that have company cars and do not drive their car too often. Teenagers or young drivers in your household that barely drive their own car. Families that have multiple cars where one of the cars is usually sitting unused. Or work-from-home individuals or low-mileage commuters that have a short drive to work. Our agency would love to share more with you, so please give us a call today and see if MileWise is a fit for you and a loved one.
Here at Cox & Cole Attorneys at Law, we've got 2 attorneys, West Cox and Lee Cole. We handle real estate matters, closings, and real estate litigation and probate, trying to bring compassion to those that we serve and our clients.
Give us a call anytime. Our number is 864-847-9289.
Welcome back here on the Wren Broadcast Network. Powdersville out hitting the Canes 4-2, but the Canes with a one run lead here in Piedmont, 2-1 with Eli Hudgens walking up to bat for the Patriots.
Eli again got it kind of going in the first a little bit.
Hudgens got a hit in the first,
There
and
he goes
looks
again.
to get one again to right field. Golfed And that'll bounce to the fence, and Hudgens will at least have a double, see if the Canes can get it in quickly. And Hudgens will do a celebration on second base and start off the inning with a hit.
He's a good player. I'm telling you. I have to tell this story too. They last year I don't know, they may do it this year. They do a little thing on their social media about their favorite teacher. And Eli named my wife as his favorite teacher of all time. So that's quite a compliment. And maybe my wife taught him angles and helped him get these angles of hitting. But I doubt that. But that's a good compliment to my wife. She's probably watching tonight. Eli's 2 for 2. And
Eli stands on second with Zach Stover in the box for the Patriots as Allen tries to get himself out of another early jam, and Stover lines one. Austin picks it out of the dirt, a low throw. And he's safe at first. A nice pick from Austin nonetheless over there at shortstop. That'll give the Patriots their 6th hit and a runner on first base. But if you're the Canes, not a lot of damage done off of that. Now you got to force it. Every plate except home can still turn the double play for that middle infield.
Nobody out, first and second here. You got the number 4 guy in the lineup. We know T1 has bunted. Let's see what Coach Padgett decides to do. They're going to let him swing, and the ball's up. Jacob's going to have to get the ball down.
And Allen trying to throw that breaking ball. Seems about every 3-4 pitches. Something, Patriots batters are going to start picking up on as this game moves along. Allen comes set. Hudgens stands on second. That fastball paints the outside line for Allen to make it 1-1 with no one out.
And Fowler.
Righty Landon Fowler catching tonight for the Patriots. Looks to tie this thing up in the top of the third. That pitch for Allen, ground ball. Austin will have a play at first, and that'll lead to the first out of the inning, and that'll move everyone up a second and third with one out.
And Robinson last at bat, 1 for 1, and come around and scored. So again, we got ourselves in a little situation here, second and third, and 1 out. Hey, we got the new football coach over here,
Anthony Freight.
Yeah,
Freight beside us. As Allen goes high, 1-0. To Maddox Robinson for the Patriots, playing left field for Powdersville.
He's over here recruiting people. He's asking, not players, but he's asking adults, you going to help me do this? You going to help me do that? He's already hit me up about coming back.
Allen comes back with a fastball and evens it up 1-1.
I've named my price. This is what I need in my contract if I come back and do football.
Oh, what a time that would be.
1-1.
Allen looking to get himself out of yet another jam with 1 out. Throws that breaking ball and oh so pretty. Makes it 1-2. Big moment here, men on second and third.
And a great time for a strikeout for.
Big moment for Allen to get out of it. Not get out of it, but get the second out. Here in the third. 16 comes set. And he delivers a low fastball to make it even 2-2 to Maddox Robinson. And something that I haven't said a lot tonight, but Cody Wilson, a couple big stops behind the plate, some low fastballs from Allen. As Allen looks to get a strikeout of Maddox Robinson here in the top of the third. Brings that breaking ball. It's grounded over to first base. Allen on the bag. Will get there, but it will tie it up.
Hudgens scores.
2-2 with 2 outs for the Patriots.
Get the job done. That's, we talk about positive at-bats, and that right there is what you would consider a positive at-bat for the Patriots.
Again, that evens it up at 2. Man still on third base for the Patriots. And that will bring up Evan Moon, the pitcher, in DH for the Patriots.
So 2 down.
Allen comes set and delivers. High fastball, right past Moon, and it feels like when Jacob Allen gets in trouble, he starts really rearing back and delivering some strikes for the Canes. Allen comes sets again. 0-1. That one's bounced outside. Cody Wilson with a nice play for the Canes behind the plate.
It's a great stop for Cody.
Senior hasn't had a lot of problems behind the plate, at least here at home, that we've seen.
Windorf on deck.
Moon in the box, trying to drive in another one run to take the lead. That's grounded straight to Grayson Austin, the freshman. Got to make the throw, and he does. The Canes only give up 1, so we have a tie ball game here as we go to the bottom of the 3rd, and the Canes will enter the box here on the Wren Broadcast Network.
Congratulations.
Moon back on the mound for the Patriots, and that'll bring up the freshman Grayson Austin playing shortstop for the Canes.
Again, I mentioned the start of the game. Coach Padgett likes to start an opener and go 2, but he's going to stay with Moon going in the 3rd here. And
all tied at 2, so not a lot of damage as he starts Austin off with a strike. And
that's
Grayson Austin gets on base a lot for this Canes team. He grounds one right in front of the plate. It'll be fair, and the play from Fowler will get Austin out to start off the inning. That will bring up the senior Cody Wilson, the lefty catcher.
Catcher Cody Wilson.
Moon looking for another 1-2-3 inning here on the road as Wilson pops the first one up and out of play. Again, Saturday will be at Floor Field here on the Wren Broadcast Network. The Canes take on the Teal-Hanna Yellow Jackets. And a neutral site affair. Moon to the plate, goes low, and it will even up at 1-1.
First pitch is 2 o'clock?
I want to say 2 or 2:30. I really don't have a 2, our producer says. Moon goes inside.
Oh, that almost took his shin.
Makes it 2-1. And I want to say even Wilson gave a look because he thought David Thompson was.
Well, he was worried about it hitting me. Cody likes me. He didn't want me to get hit.
Moon trying to battle back in this count. And Wilson sends one straight up in the air. It'll be a pop fly for the right fielder of the Patriots. Center fielder, correction, will call him off. And that'll give the Patriots the second out of the inning and bring up Jacob Allen. So quick 1-2 for Moon once again here in the third.
Pitcher Jacob Allen.
You said earlier, Evan Moon looked more as an opener. Here in the second, third, been relatively well. He brings a fastball to Allen. He goes low. 2 outs here, bottom of the third, 2-2. At home for the Canes, trying to stay undefeated. Allen grounds one, almost gets to the hole. Going to have to make a crazy play, and he doesn't make it. Allen beats it out. And he says, David Thompson, look at that speed.
Yeah, he got down the line, but again, Hudgens.
What a play, almost.
Derek Jeter-ish.
Yeah. Derek Jeter-esque.
Whatever. I don't care what it was. It was a heck of a play there.
Judd Ellison walks into the box for the Canes and trying to keep this inning going. The Canes have had 2-out magic early and often throughout the year. As Moon starts outside, 1-0 to number 23. Man, Judd Ellison's been big in big moments on the mound in the box as Moon looks to try to pick off the courtesy runner for the Canes and Wesley Reed. Reed, of course, was the courtesy runner earlier for the Canes as well. 1-0 to Ellison. Goes outside and he'll jump to 2-0. Evan Moon, of course, the starter for the Patriots, had a quick 1-2-3 in the second. Ends up giving a hit to Jacob Allen, and Judd Ellison lines one off the first baseman's knee. And that'll be the third out for the Canes as we head to the fourth here in Piedmont. Back in here at home, trying to figure out this. We're getting a new camera.
Yeah.
So we'll have it, I think for Floor Field, we're going to get to use some of the Greenville Drive equipment, but for next home game, we'll have the brand new camera. So hopefully quality will be better as Allen starts off in the dirt here in the top of the fourth.
Also good to have Adam Lanford in the house tonight, principal at Powdersville High School. We mentioned, it's a little bit low. We mentioned earlier about Wren guys being over there, and guess what? Mr. Lanford's another Wren guy. He's principal over there. Good guy. Spoke to him a while ago.
Allen behind 2-0, trying to battle back, throws, almost seemed like an off-speed the way Patriots swung through it so quickly.
I mentioned the other night, 2-0 is a good time to unleash the beast, and that's what you got right there.
Tries to go outside corner. It'll be ball 3 for Allen.
Talked about it in the first inning. Leadoff walk. I forget the percentage of the amount of times it scores.
Allen trying to battle back in. It's lined into left field. The Kings can get a quick throw in. More likely will hold him at first, and it will. So only a single for the Patriots.
Yeah, that ball was hit extremely
that
well.
Was Colin Windorf for the Patriots. Now we'll bring up Coach Reed once again, the lefty in right field. So Allen, the last, I want to say 2 or 3 innings, has started off of the base runner as Reed lays down the bunt, and it'll dribble foul.
Again, it's something you got to watch here. Reed's left-handed batter. Of course, he's 1 for 1 with 1 RBI, but of course, Coach Padgett here trying to get that lead run into scoring position with number 8 hitter coming up, and of course, that doesn't matter with this bunch. But
after seeing that, saw Randy step out and talk to Wilson behind the plate.
Yeah, well, put it this way: if that ball's fair, they're gonna have first and second with nobody out.
Allen comes set. Jackson Whitmore not in for the Canes. That off-speed's fouled off, and that'll make it 0-2 on Coach Reed.
He fouled that off. I think it hit his knee. Looked like to me it caught his knee.
So, big position here. They'll check on Coach Reed, and he'll rewrap the gloves, make sure they're tightened up.
Well, those are cool. I think they didn't have them kind of batting gloves when I was playing. You just had one strap, and you hoped it stayed while you were hitting. They got wraparounds now.
Big moment here. 0-2, man on first.
Of course, we played with drop 5 bats. 33.5, 28.5, ultralight.
Allen comes set. Tries to go outside, and he won't get the call. It'll become 1-2. Windorf is the man on first for the Patriots.
That was a little out, but a good pitch there on 0-2.
Of course, not an angle for us that we can really see, or for anyone at home watching. Allen comes set, looking for the strikeout. Throws that off speed and gets him. Nice pitch from the man on the mound to make it 1 out here in the 4th.
Yeah, just Reed was a little confused there, and he probably, based on the swing, probably looking fastball. And of course, breaking ball comes in and able to get the strikeout there by Jacob.
Allen's breaking ball, as I said earlier, I mean, it's almost sporadic the way he uses it or when he uses it.
Now, I'll be interested to see if Padgett puts him in motion.
Allen throws high and inside for ball number 1.
Since they were unable to get the bunt down, I know he would like to get him in scoring position, so let's see if they put him in motion here.
This is also the 9-hole Jack Hunsinger for the Patriots, so a good position to bunt if you are the Patriots. Allen comes set, man on first. 1 out here in the 4th. Goes high, it's fouled to even it up at 1.
And he was running.
Canes have usually been the aggressor on the base paths.
2-1-1-1 counts is good hit and run count. So I don't believe a 1-0 count he would have had a hit and run on, but 1-1, 2-1 counts, good hit and run counts. Let's see what we got.
You said 1-1. Allen comes set. Looks like he's going to wait out the batter. And he does. Finally time called. Again, Windorf, the man on first for the Patriots here in the top of the 4th with 1 out. All tied at 2 as the Canes have not scored since, I want to say, the first inning.
Mm-hmm.
The Patriots have put back-to-back and back-to-back inning, and a wild pitch will put Windorf on second base with 1 out.
Now there's your move him up.
And that'll make it 2-1 to the 9-hole hitter Jack Hunsinger. Not a man you want to walk with Braden Williams in the top of the lineup. coming up right after. So that puts Windorf in scoring position. Allen with 1 out and behind in the count 2-1. Looking for a strike. He delivers a fastball, and it's a straight-up pop fly to the first baseman. And Smith's there for the Canes to make it 2 outs for the man on second with Braden Williams.
It doesn't get any easier. Here comes back to the top of the order.
And it feels like in those big moments tonight, Allen's been able to get those pop flies in the infield to be able to get out of situations when needed.
Well, here's the key. You know you got Hudgens in the on-deck circle here, so big out here for Jacob and the Hurricanes.
Definitely would like him leading off instead of coming in with a man in scoring position. As Allen comes to the plate, throws that fastball, and he starts him off with a strike, and feels like every time Allen needs one more out, he becomes aggressive.
Now Williams is 0 for 2 with 1 strikeout on the evening.
Trying not to fall victim to the man on the mound once again. Comes to the plate, that off speed. Nice pitch from Allen, 0-2. And if I'm being honest, David, I'd like to see him go right back to it. Haven't thrown back-to-back breaking balls, I don't think, all night.
I think you can look at something out of the zone here. I mean, 0-2, it's kind of the typical thing.
Got some pitches to work with. Allen goes fastball and gets him, and Jacob Allen strands a runner at second.
That's just a good pitch there, 0-2. Just a great pitch by Mr. Allen.
2-2. We'll be right back as the Canes trying to score once again in the bottom of the fourth. Jackson Whitmore up to bat for the Canes to start off the Canes side of the fourth inning. Jackson Whitmore been key for the Canes early this season in this 3-0 start on the mound and in the box.
Of course, Jackson gave it a little ride. Last at bat, 0 for 1.
This feels like a moment for the Canes and a spark here in the batter's box. And Moon, who's had back-to-back innings where he's went 1, 2, 3, starts off with another strike.
He's definitely settled down. That was his 49th pitch of the game.
The second one is low to even it up. And, like 49 pitches.
Yeah, 49th pitch, 27 of them strikes, 22 balls. Again, didn't start off that great, but he's really got himself settled in now.
He throws that off speed for a strike, number 2. And he's ahead 1-2, and like you just said, he's kind of picked it up as we went along. Evan looking for the strikeout, goes off speed and gets Whitmore to reach for one. He starts off the fourth like he's been looking in the second, third, David.
Second baseman, Hayden Porter.
Now bring up Hayden Porter.
Hayden coming up 0 for 1 tonight. And trying to get something started. I'd like to see him hit another one of them gappers.
Porter with some speed. Moon starts him off with an away strike. Moon's been able to kind of control those outside corners with this ump. Porter lines one, a hard line drive right to Hudgens. Hudgens with a nice throw, throws out Porter at first, and looks like Evan Moon's on track for another one of those 1, 2, 3 innings, as that'll bring up Josh Smith for the Canes.
Yeah, well hit ball. Just at the wrong guy this evening.
Yeah, really nice play from Hudgens at short. Moon goes off speed and a low strike one for Josh Smith.
The JVs played last night. Wren was.
Josh Smith lines one in the right field to take a bounce. Missed by the right fielder, but he regains it, and Smith gets a hit here in the fourth.
Anyway, Wren JV swept the Patriots last night. Two pretty good ball games.
Of course, the varsity team trying to do the same here in a rescheduled Thursday night game here at home. It's like the Canes were looking to bunt with Carson Goodell.
So normally in a game week, you kind of play everybody. So the B team would play their C team, B team, whatever you call it, and then the JVs would play, and then the varsity would play. But Powdersville does not have a B team, C team. They just have the JV and the varsity.
Moon looks to go back at Goodell, and it'll be ball number 2 as Goodell squared both times Moons came to the plate. And Goodell, the speedy 9-hole hitter for the Canes. Also a senior in left field. Moon comes set, trying to get back in to the count. It's an inside strike for Moon to make it 2-1. Again on first, Josh Smith after that hit in the right field. The Canes try to work some 2-out magic here in the bottom of the fourth. Goodell looks to lay one down, and that'll even it up 2-2 as 3 out of 4 pitches here. Goodell's look to lay one down. More than likely, Goodell going to be swinging away here. 2-2. Moon to the plate, and Goodell slaps one, looking to get over Hudgens' head. Can't do it. That's the third out of the inning for the Canes. Still tied up here at 2 in Piedmont. Back here at Wren, Eli Hudgens steps into the box, a man of many talents. He's been one of the big hitters for the Patriots here tonight in this 2-run affair. Also, a couple nice plays at short to keep the Canes off the board. And both pitchers still in it here through 4. Allen starts him off with high heat 0-1.
So he can swing and miss. I mean, he's hit 2 balls on the nose tonight and did it the other night.
Allen comes back right at him, 0-2, and maybe Allen's figured out the weakness of this Patriot lineup.
We talk about an elevated fastball. That's where it's got to be. Again, that was a nice elevated fastball.
I feel like
for Allen,
any younger hitter, that high fastball is just something hard to lay off of as Allen delivers and, be honest, start that pitch off. Thought it was that breaking ball once again.
It was like higher.
Thought it was going to drop eventually. Just kept on going. That makes it 1-2 in favor of the good guy on the mound. Allen delivers that breaking ball, and Hudgens delivers a fair ball down the first base line, and he looks like he's got another double, maybe even more. Right fielder throws it in. Hudgens rounding second to third. A nice throw into third base, but Hudgens is in safely with a leadoff triple for the Patriots.
Again, he come with a breaking ball that time. He takes it right down the first base line, and you know good and well he can run. And so leadoff triple.
Big moment here for the Patriots to try to take the lead. They have 8 hits tonight in this tie ball game. That brings up Zach Stover, the center fielder. Jacob Allen's been able to get out of jams here through 4. He's got a big task at hand with Hudgens on third with no one out. That fastball is low and in for a strike, and this is kind of the same conversation we had last Friday of the strike zone's low.
Yeah, and you know, that's, to be honest, that's kind of, as long as you're consistent, and Steve Sauger's been doing it. We were talking before the game. And so,
consistency key behind the plate. Goes high.
He's one of the best there is. Steve's been calling since I was coaching. He said, "Yeah, David, you know, it's probably been 16 years since I've been out of coaching 10 years. So we were, you know, and I coached for 10 years. So Steve's been calling for 20 years here."
That left side of the infield stepped in on the grass. Jacob Allen delivers a strike, and it's a line drive to the right fielder. Hudgens to the plate. A nice throw and a out for the Canes, and what a dart. And that is Judd Ellison in right field.
Judd Ellison just threw a missile from right field. And you don't have a slow guy tagging up at third. As Hudgens there, don't do that. Eli just punched the wall.
And we'll take another look at it. Ellison, man, a laser from right field.
Yeah, and the thing that made that play is how Judd set himself up to make the throw. Judd stayed behind the baseball, worked through the baseball, and that's what gave him a chance. If Judd's on his heels there, he doesn't throw him out. But Judd worked through the baseball, and boy, what a tremendous play there by the Hurricanes. Now, don't forget, Cody has to catch the ball and apply the tag. So just a do-over play there.
2 seniors for the Canes, and that's a
get it popped up.
Pop fly. Looks like it's going to be the left fielder for the Canes and Carson Goodell. He's there. That's the third out. And the Canes get out of a jam here in the 5th and try to awake the bats in the bottom of the 5th. We'll be right back here in Piedmont. Evan Moon still on the mound for the Patriots after Judd Ellison strikes down Hudgens at the plate. Maybe that rejuvenates the Canes' bats here in the bottom of the 5th.
I made our producer rewind that thing a couple of times. I just wanted to see it because, you know, there's a lot that goes into that right there. And, geez, that's That's a missile there.
Nice play from Judd Ellison.
Gamby's going to lead us off.
Nice play from Cody Wilson, another senior into the box. As David just forementioned, Ben Gambrell, the center fielder, going to USC Lancaster, who's been essential in this game's 3-0 start at that leadoff role at the top of the lineup. Moon, he's been on a tear here through 4 as he tries to get through 5.
There's a little movement down in their bullpen. Got some guys throwing around. I don't know.
As Moon comes to the plate, throws that off speed, and he's ahead 0-2 on the leadoff man for the Canes.
Now, I'll say this. I mean, Moon settled down for sure. But
as he tries to get the strikeout in a low strike 3. Well, started off in Moon at the beginning of every inning. I feel like he picks up the speed on that leadoff guy, and it's got him 2 strikeouts to start off the last 2 innings.
Well,
and now Grayson Austin will step in.
We always coached and we always believe that first out's a key out, and he's been doing that. And just his location is what's changed. I mean, he's worked the ball down. His breaking ball's been really good.
And that's the thing, we said he wasn't missing by much earlier, and now he's not missing much at all.
Yeah, he's pounding the zone.
Here 1-1 to the freshman shortstop, Grayson Austin, looking to get on base here, as the Canes haven't got on base with anything less of 2 outs in the last 2 innings.
Well, that was his 67th pitch tonight. Again, after that first inning, you had to wonder with the amount of pitches, but boy, he settled down.
Austin lines another hard ground ball to Hudgens at shortstop. Nice throw from Hudge, and that'll be the second out of the inning, and Evan Moon seems to be on par for what he's been doing through what feels like the last 3 innings here in Piedmont. That will bring up Cody Wilson for the Canes.
Cody 1 for 2 tonight.
2 outs, 2-2, and a couple fans in the stands.
Cody sounds like he's got a fan club.
Moon goes inside. I want to say that was someone yelling Grayson, but could be wrong. 1-0 Moon to Wilson. High and outside will make it 2-0, and this is the first time in a while a Canes batter's been ahead against the man on the mound for the Patriots. Low strike for Moon makes it 2-1, and here comes Evan Moon to battle back in. 2 outs. No men on for the Canes. It looks like we have a pitching duel on our hands at home. Wilson, ground ball up the middle. Second baseman can't get it. And Cody Wilson trying to work some 2-out magic as he gets a hit for the Canes with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th.
I love Jacob Allen. Every time he comes to plate, you watch it, he looks back here. He just wants me to give him the heads up. And I do. I just love that kid. Him and his brother both, just good kids. Just great kids. Again, Cody stays hot.
He's been really good on the mound. Looking to do something here with a man on first.
Logan Stevens, isn't it?
First pitch outside, and don't see a number.
11, Logan Stevens.
Yes, it is Logan Stevens.
Thought so.
It's been Wesley Reed a lot tonight. It's the first time it's been a different runner on first, as Allen tips the off-speed foul to make it 1-1.
That's a good battle. It's a good battle.
Bottom of the 5th here. Been tied at 2 for what feels like forever now. Someone trying to break through and take the lead here at home. Moon to the plate. Fastball. Allen grounds it up the middle. Hudgens there. We'll flip it on the second, and that'll end the 5th inning. So we're still knotted at 2 in Piedmont. We'll be right back here on the Wren Broadcast Network.
That's 5 in Piedmont.
Here in the 6th inning, Allen still on the mound for the Canes, and up to bat for the Patriots is Maddox Robinson as we climb down the bottom of this Patriot lineup.
Allen's at 65 pitches.
First pitch, a ball to Robinson. Allen, these last, besides Hudgens, hasn't had a lot of trouble as he starts off 2-0.
Don't say that.
Yeah, maybe I jinxed him. 2-0 to Robinson in the top of the 6th.
They do have a little action in the bullpen. Looks like Braden Williams.
That one's lined to center field. Gambrell there for the Canes for out number 1. And that will lead to Evan Moon coming to bat for the Patriots.
Yeah, Braden Williams is warming up for the Patriots down in their bullpen.
Braden playing first tonight. So
I think he's one of their better ones, too. I'm telling you.
See who the Patriots turn to, and
there's a lot of people that picked this Powdersville team to make a run in the upper state.
Ground ball for Moon. Austin there for the Canes. High throw.
Good job, Josh.
Able to get him out at first, and a quick 2 outs for Allen on the mound.
Now here comes a situation where it's been a quick inning. Let's see. Really want to let some guys see some pitches here, but looks like we're going to go. It'd be nice if we could get out of here. And, again,
Allen comes to the Windorf, throws that breaking ball for a strike low.
69th pitch of the game. They're going to throw the shift on. They're going to move Hayden over to the left side of the infield.
Allen goes high and evens it up 1-1. 2 outs here, top of the 6th.
Of course, you can't do that in the MLB anymore.
Red Sox have shown you can move outfielders.
Yeah, what? Goodness gracious.
Allen comes to the plate, pops straight up, and, man, I thought that was coming back to us, but it's going to stay in play. Allen gets it for the 3rd out, and the Canes go 1, 2, 3.
Jacob give it the old whoo.
We go to the bottom of the 6th here at home.
As Harry Carey used to say, let's get some runs.
We'll be back here on the Wren Broadcast Network. Judd Allison will step into the box for the Canes. Moon still on the mound for the Patriots as the Canes look to strike here in the bottom of the 6th. At home, trying to sweep the Patriots. First pitch, low for ball number 1. Canes will start off 4-0 if they can get a win here tonight. Moon. 1-0 to Ellison. Delivers, and Ellison fouls one off to even it up. On deck, Jackson Whitmore for the Wren Hurricanes. So this is a big part of the lineup right here in the middle.
Get one here. Hold them, boys.
Moon trying to keep the Canes at bay. Goes low, and now Ellison ahead 2-1. And Judd Ellison's had some big moments in this one. Nice throw from right field to get out Hudgens, and now in a 3-1 count. And always good to see that white helmet step into the box. So lefty number 23 can deliver a big moment here. 3-1, he's swinging. Ground ball, second baseman there for the Patriots, and he gets Ellison on a 3-1 count, and that's the first out of the inning for Evan Moon.
Not a lot of hits for the Hurricanes tonight. You know,
And also, I know you don't want to take the bat out of your best player's hands, but how do you feel about swinging on a 3-1?
Yeah, I mean, you got to. I mean, you ball's in the zone, maybe a little bit out of the zone, but nothing to fret your hat at. Whitmore 0 for 2.
Moon with one out. Whitmore checks, and the appeal down to first is no good. So 1-0 for Moon. Fastball down the middle, and Whitmore doesn't get all of it. It'll be a pop fly to center field for out number 2. That'll bring up Hayden Porter, number 4, who's, smoked some ground balls tonight, but just hasn't got one to get past Hudgens there on the left side.
Well, in the pregame, I talked about the difference, or what made the difference the other night is the fact that between walks and hit batters, there was 19. Tonight, the Patriots have just 2 walks, so that's a difference maker.
Trying to save everyone at home from a good camera angle is ball 1, goes 1-1, and Austin's trying to ruin the broadcast as producer. That bad phone quality. Moon, 1-1. Looking to get out number 3, and he throws that breaking ball down the middle. Now it's 1-2. Here in the bottom of the 6th, as the Canes feel like they haven't had a base runner in a while. They've had 2 with 2 outs. And that wild pitch goes inside on Porter to make it 2-2. Evan Moon trying to have...
Sorry, I'm just getting a little nervous over here.
4 innings in a row where he only gives up a hit. And that one's popped up, and did it get down? No. Nice play from the right fielder for the Patriots, and that was Coach Reed.
Yeah, that's a great play. It's actually Robinson, I believe. It's according to the lineup. Maybe
correction, maybe not.
But anyway, whoever it was, it was a tremendous play. So we go to the top of the 7th. Hey, 2 evenly matched ball clubs, and we go to the top of 7.
All tied up at 2 here on the Wren Broadcast Network.
Jacob. Looks like we got a pitch hitter here, Colby Giles. Is that right?
Number 12, and it is Colby Giles for the Patriots.
Colby Giles. Taught him at Spearman, too. Goodness gracious, I'm getting old. Of course, I'm getting old for the fact that I'm sitting here doing ball games with you.
Yeah.
I taught you.
Yep. Jacob Allen still on the mound for the Canes. Through 6, only 2 runs given up. Giles swinging first pitch, fouls it out of play. And
I tell you, the one thing I remember about Colby Giles, that kid absolutely has always loved baseball. Just loved it from the time he was itty-bitty.
Allen delivers high and outside to even it up at 1. And this really the first change of the ball game for either side. First pitch hitter, at least for either side, as Giles enters the game. Breaking ball, he swings. Jacob Allen gets it to 1-2 in favor of him.
It was a pretty decent breaking ball there.
Every breaking ball that Allen's thrown tonight has seemed like it's affected the Patriot in the box. Goes at it once again, and that's fouled out of play down the third base line to stay at 1-2. So, David, how would you report card grade Allen's outing tonight?
Well, I would put it about a B+. I mean, close to an A. I mean, he's got in some tough situations and able to work out of it.
He comes to the plate and strikes out Giles to start off the inning here in the 7th.
Yeah.
Maybe that bumps it up to an A-.
Yeah, regardless, it's been a heck of an outing. I don't want to make him mad if he's watching, so I'll give him an A. I mean, listen, he's been B+ probably ain't good enough, to be honest. I mean, he's been pretty.
He has got out of some jams. First pitch straight up behind us. More than likely off the building. Keep an eye on it. And it's 0-1 as Allen takes a walk down here to the plate. Those foul balls that go straight up, I'll be honest, for the first 3 seconds, I'm like, oh, no.
You know what the chances of us getting hitting right here is?
Well, you know what the chances are going to be when it happens, 100.
Well, our producer better protect the
equipment. We do have TJ here, though, so he may catch it.
Listen, I asked TJ to protect us, and he's sitting over there like Barney Fife.
Breaking ball makes it 0-2.
I don't think he has one bullet.
Allen trying to get the second out of the inning here in the 7th.
I feel safe, though.
Yeah.
TJ keeps
David's
us
trying
safe.
to ruin our protection. Allen delivers 0-2, fastball high to make it 1-2.
I will say this about TJ. TJ took the time away from us, and it's good. I mean, I'm serious. In all seriousness, he's great.
Allen throws that breaking ball and got him for strikeout number 2 of the inning. And, man, that B+, I think Jacob Allen heard it. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the 7th.
One more mile to go. Braden Williams coming up. Tough hitter.
Chance for the Canes to walk it off in the 7th. Man, what would it be for first 2 broadcasts for 2 walk-offs? First pitch low for bowl number 1.
I mean, I would love that to get the victory, but I really don't want that to happen every time we do a broadcast.
So I think we're a good luck charm. Breaking ball popped up. I think it's going to stay in play. Can the first baseman get to it?
That's a tough play down there. You can't see it, but it was a very tough play. Well, maybe you can see it.
I was about to say, see it better than I can. Tripod helping out a lot. Can't see if
good effort. Good effort by Josh.
That'll make it 1-1 to number 7, Braden Williams, the leadoff hitter for the Patriots.
1 for 3 tonight.
Make sure it's 1-1 on the board, and it is. Allen with 2 strikeouts, trying to get a third here in the 7th. Oh, goes high and inside and hits Williams in the head.
Oh, no.
Not anything you want to see. Just the sound of that makes your heart drop. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back here in Piedmont. good sighting as Williams jogs down the first baseline, but a scary moment here in Piedmont as you hear that ball hit him in the head.
It did not, thank the good Lord he got up.
Yeah, I don't think he caught any part of the helmet.
Tough guy, man. A lot of respect right there.
Even horror as Allen has to go back to the mound after hitting him, and he starts Hudgens off with a strike. And, man, this is a big moment here with maybe the Patriots' best player in the box, and he's been big tonight.
And, the thing about it is, we've talked about this rivalry a little bit tonight, but, boy, a silence that went over this place. And coaches coming together to check on. I mean, yeah, it can be a rivalry all you want, but when you have a kid go down like that, you don't.
Just a scary moment.
It is. But thank God he's okay. He's at first base.
Allen on the mound. Goes high and outside to even up at 1, and also something I saw the phone come out because I think Johnny is over there on the soccer field.
Well, we got soccer. We got
track. You never know where Johnny might be right now.
Baseball. But Braden's, I'm telling you, he's a tough kid. Has to be.
Yeah, talked through it on first base now with 2 outs, top of the 7th. Allen to the plate, off speed, runner. Allen gets thrown out at second. What a throw from a senior, Cody Wilson, and he's fired up. And the Canes will have a chance to walk it off once again. We'll take one more look at that throw from behind the plate.
What a throw by Wilson.
Go to break. That pop-up time from 2-4.
And see, what you got to know is he throws the ball. He throws the ball before G gets there. He's just depending on G. You get in a spot, and I'll throw it there. Wow. All right.
Nice.
Bottom of the 7th. Let's go, Hurricanes.
Chance to walk it off here on the Wren Broadcast Network. Bottom 7 here in the Wren Broadcast Network. We've had, of course, the walk-off on the Lions a week ago, trying to do it here to stay undefeated and sweep the guys from across the street. First pitch.
Sorry, the principal from Powdersville wanted the link. Yeah. And you know what? I'll send him the link. There you go.
Moon still on the mound as both pitchers have went all the way through here. 2-0 to start off Smith. But, man, these pitchers have really went at it.
Well, 2 evenly matched teams here tonight. And, I based on even what happened the other night, I still think these teams are evenly matched and going at it here. And, boy, what a ball game.
Moon comes back and gets his first strike to make it 2-1. Canes haven't had a leadoff base runner in what feels 5 innings, maybe even 6, since we're here in the 7th. That makes it 3-1 and a chance to start it off with a walk.
Well, you got Goodell up and on deck. Josh can find some way to get on.
Moon to the plate.
Right down Broadway.
Now 3-2. And, man, this is exactly what the first inning started off like with Gambrell. If Smith can work a walk. That one's fouled straight back.
A good battle there.
Big moment here for Josh Smith.
It was a bad wreck somewhere.
Man upstairs having fun with the sound. The Cane fans know who that is. Moon goes high, and Josh Smith works a walk start off the 7th.
Here comes your bunt. Goodell's he's one of the best bunters we got on the team. Yeah. And Coach Padgett's going to go out, and this might be it for Evan Moon. But what an unbelievable outing for Moon tonight. Just coming back and battling like he did. He
back-to-back for the Patriots, too. Blaine Jordan one night ago. Tonight, Evan Moon. The Patriots.
Moon throws 88 pitches, 51 strikes. That's at one time, I think it was 29 strikes to 27 balls, if I remember right. But now, I mean, just what a stat line for him, and he did a great job, and it's good to see that. And Evan Moon, nice job out there for the Patriots tonight.
And he'll leave with 5 hits, only 2 runs given up. I don't think I got a number on the man coming in for the Patriots.
I think this is Braden Williams. He just took it in the head, and here he is pitching.
Man, tough kid to get back on the mound.
Gracious.
We'll take a quick break here, tied at 2. The Canes with a man on first, no one out. Carson Goodell in the box here on the Wren Broadcast Network. So once again, Goodell in the box for the Canes. Braden Williams on the mound. Here in a big situation, man on first for the Canes. I want to say was and is still Josh Smith on first.
Josh is at first.
All right. You said a while ago, a bunt situation here. He bunted earlier, or tried to, with 2 outs earlier in this ball game.
Yeah, I mean it's a no doubt what's getting ready to happen here. It's Wren Baseball to its fullest. Here comes the bunt.
Williams comes set, delivers. Goodell drops a nice one down the first baseline.
There's
He's
nobody
gonna beat
there.
it out.
There's nobody there.
Carson Goodell lays down the oh-so-perfect bunt. And now a man in scoring position with Ben Gambrell in the box. And, man, ran to perfection by the senior. And no other person you want in the box right now other than 20. As he can end it here with a man on second. No one out.
No, you're going to get a bunt.
Williams on the mound. No one's really coming in either, as you said that.
You're going to get a bunt here, too.
Gambrell in the box, and he looks to lay it down, and it slips foul.
And the crowd.
Yeah, you hear
it.
Oh. Gambrell tries to move him up on third and second. That'll make it 0-1, no one out. Let's see if they run it back and try to do it again with number 20.
Yeah, they're going to bunt again. I can promise you that. It's coming.
Comes set. Gambrell looks to put it down, and he does put it down right in front of the pitcher's mound. Williams the first, and that moves everyone up. And Ben Gambrell does a job for the Canes, and now the freshman has a chance to walk it off.
Well, let's see what they're going to do here. Are they going to load the bases?
Make it a force, make it a double play situation.
He's actually going to get his catcher to go talk to him a little bit so they can try to figure out what they want to do. Do you want to walk to load the bases? And that brings up I don't think
you want to bring up Cody Wilson.
No,
that's not a good decision. I think if you're thinking of the Patriots and if you're in the mind of the coach, Grayson Austin's also not had the most amazing night.
Well, Grayson looks like he's really nervous. He's up there dancing.
It's a lose-lose situation. I think if you let Austin hit, you give a chance of Austin can beat a throw out the first, if we're being honest. And then if you walk him, you put maybe the hottest hitter in the Canes lineup in the box, bases loaded, 1 out. And it looks like they're going to pitch to Austin. So the freshman with a big opportunity to stay undefeated here at home.
Pass ball.
Williams comes set.
And
that's a pass ball.
Come on.
The Canes look to go to the plate, and he's safe. The Canes win it.
They do it.
Wild pitch, and Josh
with
Smith.
class. Way to go, Hurricanes! And my brother goes over there with class. That's it, boys.
Josh Smith scores on the wild pitch, and the Canes win 3-2 here in the 7th. Back-to-back walk-offs.
Walk-off here at Wren tonight.
The Canes undefeated, 4-0 and sweep.
I'll say it now. There was a little motivation, and my brother is really motivated tonight because of some things that went on, but I'm glad to see these Hurricanes do it, sweep the Powdersville Patriots, and what a night for the Hurricanes. And we are excited about it, and I'm going to go give my brother some what's up.
And you heard it from David Thompson. The Canes sweep the rival. 3-2 walk-off here in the 7th. The Canes undefeated, 4-0, and atop the region. As here on the Wren Broadcast Network. Again, Saturday we'll be in Greenville at Floor Field as the Canes take on the Yellow Jackets. Again, what a night to have a night here in Piedmont. We'll see you Saturday in Greenville.